even when it comes to speaking to women dating wise, most guys complain about a girl not replying quickly enough. You're not busy enough. Whenever someone comes at me and says, "Oh, she's not replying. Why is she not replying? She's not interested." It's like, you've got too much time.
Yeah, you shouldn't even notice.
You should.
Wait. If you really like a girl, yeah, and you can still be working, doing stuff like that. But if she hasn't replied in a while, I can be like, oh, why she take a bit long to reply?
When I realized the replying thing, it's the opposite side. So there was a girl that used to reply too quickly. Yeah. And this was during like lockdown times. And it was like, I had the time to notice because I was at home, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas if I was in the office, if I was working, if I was doing what I'm doing, I wouldn't even realize, do you know what I'm saying? So I agree with that though. If you're complaining that a girl's moving along to reply,
You think you need to be
more,
busy?
go and do something.
You're not busy enough.
I hear that still.
No, fair. I think, if you really like her, bro, I think it's a bit...
That's why it's like, I always say like when girls complain where men are like unavailable or he's always busy, I'm always like, bro, do you want a successful husband, bro? Do you want your man to be successful?
No,
A successful man is working, doing stuff.
Which is true.
Like with our wives, it's like, you can't expect me to be available 24/7. Like we need to actually make our family successful.
No, I understand.
So I have to be out, bro. I have to be working.
It just depends on now, you know, how much do we value money over time, relationships, stuff
We
like that.
spoke about that before.
Like, as I said, like, for me, oh, no, I want to make money, innit? I want to make money.
Amen.
Of
It's
course.
the Igbo in you.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, we're seeing people pass away. Obviously, you know, rest in peace, Jota, rest in peace, other people that have passed away. But it's like, since he's passed, no one's been talking about how much money he's made. Yeah. People are talking more about what he's leaving, like his family, or he's leaving 2 kids, a wife, etc. Like even for me, obviously I'm a lawyer, innit? Like I do okay, I do well for myself, innit? It's all right. But like even when I went on that millennial money thing, so one content thing that I went on the other like a couple months ago, they said, "Oh, introduce yourself." I said, "Oh, my name's Tonye. I'm married with 2 kids." I didn't even say I'm a lawyer because that didn't come to my forefront of saying that.
They wouldn't have said you deserve the bread though. If you said you're a lawyer, that would have finished you.
No, but people knew I was a lawyer.
Yeah, okay.
But it's in like, they even put lawyer in the title after. But I was like, bro, I didn't even say, I said married with 2 kids. Why? Because that for me, that's me. Like I'm married with 2 kids. I have 2 beautiful children. And that's what I care about the most. You know what I mean? Rather than money. So it's like, I understand the thing about being successful, all of that, but I'm like, bro, when I've seen people pass away, bro, I ain't heard about how much they were on, what job title they had. No one cares about that. It's about what you left behind.
But obviously, R.I.P. Jota, innit?
Yeah, go on.
But for his hard work and dedication that he put in over
his family has to work again.
His
of
family
course, which is true.
So it's like,
which is true.
Okay, do you want to spend as much time being at home with your family? Obviously, not say you because you do very well for yourself, but do you want to stay at home by yourself with your family, not really hustling, not really going out to get money, not really spending time on your dedication or on your craft? Do you want to just sit at home and do family, man? We're not really making anything happen. And then, God forbid, if something happens to you.
Yeah, well, what's left? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a balance, man.
So question for you, yeah. How do I put it? So, okay, if it was that you know, grandparents, stuff like that, does your kid normally go to them, or is it just like you guys?
Mainly us guys, actually.
Mainly us, okay, cool. So if it was a thing, where you'd have to be, for your business, you'd have to be a lot more busy, wouldn't really have time to see your child, wouldn't have time to see your wife, but you're making a lot more money, would you do that, or would you rather stay how you are, be ticking along comfortable?
I think that's a good question, and I asked myself that at 7 because my dad was the busy man. In order for me to spend time with him, I had to go to work with him. And although there was some great times, I learned some crafty, handy skills, which are very valuable, especially when, in today's economy, man. Anyways, my point is this. He wasn't there for my football matches. Yeah. He wasn't there for some meetings where parents were, and I think the main ones that hit is seeing the dad, the mom come to pick up the child, and then I had my little sister in the cold waiting for me to finish, and I was just like, I can't put my children through that.
Yeah, see, bro. But obviously I understand.
The answer is, I want to build a life that gives me both.
Yeah, of course.
So I am very big on like my time, my time is so valuable because I've seen what's happened to people that didn't value it. And most importantly, I've got bedrooms that died at 30 years old that I grew up with. I got uncles. My uncle, 2 uncles passed away, grew up with me. And one of them died at not even hitting 50. So I've seen so many deaths. And part of the reason why I've built the life I've built is because of that. Like, I value my time because I'm not getting a refund on that at all.
Yeah.
So I get the whole hustle, and I understand. This is why I'm very, very intense, because I understand that I have to be intentional. Because if I'm not intentional, then I might just miss that moment and it will never come back again. So when I'm with my wife, I'm with my wife. Don't call me, don't text me.
Yeah,
I'm with
I'm
my
like
wife.
that as well. Still.
Yeah, but when I'm at work, I'm working because this thing must work.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think what you said, to me, I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because you're not neglecting one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're allocating time for your wife. You're even telling, nobody call me, no one message me.
Yeah.
So you're filling her tank in that aspect.
Yes.
But at the same time, you also are dedicating time to work. So I think, to be honest, that's probably the best way.
Yeah, no,
I feel like it's the right balance.
It
Because
is.
it's not like, for example, you're working a lot of the time,
Yeah.
and when you're with your wife, it's like you're answering calls,
Yeah.
you're running
'Cause you see
outside to
some
take a
people are
meeting.
like that,
Yeah, but you're like, no, I'm with my wife, and she will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when he's with me, but he has to work.
Because obviously, like,
I hear
there's
it,
been
man.
obviously I see a trend sometimes on like Instagram, like a video like, well, I married a businessman. You know, she's there spending money and he's just on the phone talking, and I'm like, you know, amazing you can do that, spend money, but the time, like, as long as there's the time together, then I think that's okay. But you know, I think it's just a thing where I think recently, legacy, family, I've always been fighting with which one do I care about? You know,
You could care about both.
But legacy
though.
is family, because that's what you leave behind.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like money, or if it's that. But I think I'm leaning more to the legacy. But man, I need money.
Yeah, but you can say you lead more to legacy, but you will never take a pay cut to spend more time with your family.
No.
If for example, you were offered to stay the same salary you're on now, same days, or to go to 3 days, take your kids to school, pick your kids up from school every day at 8 a.m. and 3 o'clock, you for 20k less. You could still probably live the same life, just a bit lower. Yeah. You will still stay with the salary that you're on now. Exactly.
Like,
do you know what's funny? I actually wouldn't.
Is it?
Yeah.
You'd go down?
I'd go down and live in the woods. I hate
So
London.
you don't really have to spend stuff.
I heard that.
Because it's all about margin.
Yeah, it's all about where you live, what you do, etc.
Bro, I went to Bali, right? And I can't even, like, we stayed there for, so obviously, tickets were not cheap, but staying there,
Don't
it was
spend much,
peanuts.
innit?
It was like £5 and you get 3 course meals for the day. Like 3 times. Like £5 will cover 3 course meal 3 times. Like the margin was Nigeria, the exact same thing. I went there, I done the, you know that 50 Cent broke sign?
Yeah.
So one thing I've learned about how the world works is it's a margin game. So you just need to find how to make the most for the least amount of effort.
Yeah. No, I heard that still. Yeah. But obviously, because of time, I've still got a couple of things to ask you. So obviously, we spoke, obviously, before we came on, we spoke a little bit about, in terms of men, and once they say I do, they lose themselves a bit in marriage. Talk to me about that.
Yes, I love that one. I actually had to hold out on the video for that one as well. I was like, I promised this guys I'll do it. So, okay, cool. I've witnessed, obviously, line of work, and most importantly, I've seen a lot of men who were thriving. Do you guys watch Dragon Ball Z, by the way?
Used to when
no, but I know about it.
Okay. So have you heard of the speech of Vegeta's? Like, he said that I used to be I was a warrior, I was a conqueror, but then along the line I started. Okay, I'm just gonna.
I know who Vegeta is though.
Yeah. So, cut on the story short, he was a warrior, he was a conqueror, and that's what a lot of men are prior to marriage. They're conquering, they're dominating, they're doing the thing, and then once they get into marriage, because no one's taught us how to calibrate or integrate the two, we now go soft. And part of it is actually scientific. So even when you have a child, your testosterone reduces when you're nurturing your child, because, how do I say it? You're not hunting, you're nurturing. You're in your nurturing spirit. So your testosterone just doesn't, it's like use it, you lose it, or use it or lose it type of thing situation. So actually what tends to happen is when we go into the loving and kind and sort of space where we want to look out for our people, we tend to lose the desire to be just as ambitious, just as driven. And the problem I found is when men say I do and they lose themselves is because the foundation that they built their life on wasn't strong enough to withstand the changes that their life will witness after the transformation. Because